Welcome to GA6. In these videos, I'm going to demo the entire assignment. However, I encourage you to complete the assignment on your own, and then when you run into difficulty or are struggling with something, then you can find the part in the video where I cover that problem. All right, I will start with the first tab. In the first tab, we are creating a pie chart. In order to create a pie chart, you have to create a summary table. So you have to identify all of the categories, and then you'll want to determine the number or the count for each category. So I am going to do that using the COUNTIFs function. So what comes first with the COUNTIFs function is the criteria range and then the criteria. So the criteria range is the column where you can find the criteria. So we want to determine how many times each house appears in this list. So the criteria range is going to be the entire column for house. And I'm going to completely lock that. And then the criteria is going to be the house. You can copy that down, and then in the last cell, I'm going to want to sum it up, and I should get 50 for the 50 states. To insert the pie chart, you'll select all the categories and the count. Do not include the total. If you include the total, your pie chart won't be accurate. And then I'm going to go to insert, and I am going to pick a 2D pie chart. All right, so now we just want to change our pie chart to match the model. So we're going to want to modify the chart title. We also want to move the legend over to the left. So a lot of changing that you can do is if you go to chart design and then add chart element. So anytime you want to add something that's not in your chart, you can do that here. We can modify the legend. So instead of at the bottom, it's on the left. We also want to add basically data labels. So again, we can do that in add chart element. I'm going to add data labels, and I'm going to do that to the outside. And then you can see that the raw data or the raw count is given for each category, and we want to modify that to a percentage. And you can do that by double clicking on the values. So if you double click, this sidebar will open, and then we can edit it. So just as a general rule, anytime you want to edit something that's currently in your chart, you can just double click. And then if you just kind of look through all of these options, you'll find the editing option that you're looking for. So we want to change it from a value to a percentage. All right, that looks pretty good. So that is a pie chart. It's pretty simple.